Hey, this is Eric at Tri-State Public Safety, and today we're going to take a look at the Brooking's RayZR stick. And these are available in a couple different lengths. They're going to start out at the 4-head. This is a 6-head unit. They'll also offer an 8-head all the way up to a 10-head. So this particular unit is 26.5 inches long, and the 8-head is a 34.5 inch long unit, and the 10-head is 43.5 inches long. So the height of these is just under an inch. They're only 0.95 inches tall, and then the depth front to back is just 1.5 inches. So these are extremely low profile. If you're used to some other big name brands that are currently on the market, these are actually thinner and shorter in length, and also thinner in depth than those other big name, best-selling light sticks. So I just want to throw the measurements out there real quick. These are also using 3 diode type LEDs. So let's go in here a little bit closer. I do have the wiring already hooked up just in the essence of time, and so I can't get real close to the camera, but we'll just kind of zoom in here so you can take a look. They're a circular type diode, and there's really not a whole lot of diffusion going on, if you will, as far as the lens go. So you've got a circular type optic with a smaller kind of optic in the middle, I guess you would say, and it does a really good job. But there's no fluted lens, or there's no kind of linear type optic, if you will. Nothing that really you're used to. So this is a little bit different. But I will tell you, it's very effective. So this is going to kind of cross that border between, what you're used to in like a fluted lens optic or a linear type optic. This is actually going to kind of fall somewhere in the middle, and it's going to be great for penetrating window tint, or give you that nice spread, that you would normally come, accustomed to with the linear optics. You do have the little spacers in between the modules, so if you did need to service this in the field, in that unlikely event, all you would have to do is, let me zoom out here a little bit, just take off the end cap, a couple screws, just take the end cap off, and then each one of these modules has a quick disconnect cable on the back of it, and you just pop off the cable, and these guys will slide right out, and you can just pop these little plastic clips out, so no big deal there. So I just wanted to zoom in there and show you the optics. All aluminum powder coated frame. These are waterproof, vibration resistant, so they're built really well. You're going to get about a 20-foot cord cable, and the wiring is very easy. So you'll just have a bunch of color-coded wires. I believe there's 6 or 8. They're going to do various functions. So you'll have one that's going to change your flash pattern, a dedicated wire that'll make it go left arrow, dedicated wire make it go right arrow, dedicated wire to make it go center out, all that kind of stuff. So it's very simple, very basic. Of course, 5-year warranty, so no issue there. These are only available in single colors. However, you can do various combinations of those colors. Now, these bars, if let's say you ordered it in amber white, the bar is going to come half amber, half white. If you want the bar to be staggered, amber, white, amber, white, amber, white, all the way across, all you have to do is just take off the end cap and move the modules around in whatever configuration you'd like. Now, if you don't want to do it yourself and you'd like us to do it, there is a small upcharge for making that custom configuration, on this end. So just throwing that out there. Let me go ahead and turn it on here real quick. I do have it laying flat, just in hopes of not distorting the camera, because it is really bright and we're only about 3 feet or so away. So this is just a basic warning mode. There are 20 different flash patterns that are built into the bar, and 11 traffic patterns. And you can, again, you could set this up to where if you wanted all red in the middle and then amber ends you can do that, and actually has traffic patterns in it where it'll it'll do like a left arrow and then flash the end a couple times. It's got that kind of stuff in it. It's Class 1 certified. There are also Ford Utility and Chevy Tahoe brackets that are available. There's a Ford Utility rear spoiler kind of a unit deal that goes on the top of the rear of the back utility and incorporates these lights. I believe it's an 8-head unit. Then there's a Chevy Tahoe deal where it kind of wraps around the middle of the tailgate just below the rear window and incorporates, I can't remember what size of the light stick it is. And then you can also add some other LED lights to it. So if you got a Chevy Tahoe, that may work out for you. Red, blue, amber, and white are your colors, so no green. Again, single colors only, but you can interchange the colors in whatever form or fashion you'd like. So there is a 4-head unit available, but no 2-head unit. So I did want to mention that. So 4, 6, 8, and 10 head units are available. So let me go through some of your flash patterns here. And again, I do have it pointed down, so it's not directly at the camera. And we do have the filming area pretty well lit up. I will tell you, we did put this up against a leading competitor's light stick the other day when this first arrived, and it held its ground. It didn't get spanked at all. It did a very good job, and this has a lot fewer LEDs in it than the other competitor. So again, this is the Brookings RayZR stick, light stick, and it's spelled RayZR. So there you go, right at the camera. I don't know if it's blurring it on your end or not, but if it's not blurring it and you can actually see the spread of light, it's doing a really good job. So the spread of light is actually really good, and the way the optics are made, it's going to penetrate window tint really well too. So let me show you some traffic patterns here. So here's just a basic arrow to the left. 2 modules following each other. Whoops. Here's a center out. We're right back into another warning mode here. So let me show you something that is an option if you do want to make installation super simple. Let me show you this guy. All right, so here's a little controller. This is very inexpensive, but it is super easy to hook up. It actually has the same color-coded wires as the light sticks do. So all your wires are exactly the same color. There's a quick disconnect plug in the back of the unit, and all the wires come out of that plug. And again, they match up identically to the light stick itself. So it makes installation a breeze, and you of course have a full LED readout that shows you what you're looking at. And if you want to go left arrow, just hit the left arrow button and the LED display is going to show you exactly what you're doing. Center out's the same way. And if we look over here at the light stick, we'll see that it's doing center out. There is a, here's a warning mode. And then if you want to change your flash pattern, just hit your flash pattern changer button, and you can change the flash pattern. So very easy. There are two different ways you can mount this. You'll notice the grooves in the top, so you can kind of mount it underneath your dash or whatever. And there's also a console mount as well, where there's kind of like a plate that goes around it, and you can actually mount it directly to a center console if it's going on a police or fire vehicle. So this is the Brookings RayZR light stick, and if you guys need them, we do have them on our website. And if you have any questions, just give us a call, 513-422-5775. And thanks for watching.